Stop scrolling. If you're watching this video, chances are you're lying awake at night, sick to your stomach, thinking you've already lost the money game. Maybe you're 35, maybe you're 45, maybe you're 50, and you've got almost nothing saved. Your friends are buying houses. Your coworkers are talking about their retirement accounts. And you're just trying to make it to the next paycheck. I get it. You feel like a failure. You feel like you missed your chance. But here's what nobody's telling you. That feeling, that panic, that desperation you're feeling right now, that's actually your biggest advantage. Because while everyone else is comfortable and complacent, you're ready to do what it takes. And I'm about to show you exactly what that is. Welcome to Nix Invest, and today I'm going to share the only strategy that actually works when you're starting late with money. No gimmicks, no get-rich-quick schemes. Just the brutal truth and the real path to financial security, no matter when you start. This is going to hurt, but it's going to save you. Let me be honest with you. If you're starting late, you can't use the same playbook as someone who started at 22. The math is different. Time is your most valuable asset in building wealth, and you have less of it. But here's what most financial advice gets wrong. They tell you to just save more or invest aggressively. That's not a strategy. That's panic. The real answer is simpler and harder at the same time. It requires you to do one thing that most people avoid. Get brutally clear on reality. You need to know exactly where you are right now. Not where you wish you were. Not where you should be. Where you actually are. Write down these three numbers: your current total debt, your current total savings and investments, and your monthly income minus your monthly expenses. This is your starting line, and knowing it is the first step to winning. Here's the uncomfortable truth about starting late. You can't just budget your way to wealth anymore. If you started young, small consistent savings compound over decades. But when you're starting late, you need to compress that timeline. And there's only one way to do that effectively. You need to increase your income. Aggressively. I know. Everyone's talking about cutting out lattes and canceling subscriptions. Sure, do that too. But let's do the math. If you save $200 a month by cutting expenses, that's $2,400 a year. Helpful? Yes. Life-changing? Not really. But if you increase your income by $1,000 a month, that's $12,000 a year. That changes the game. Here's your action plan. First, in your current job, ask for a raise or promotion. Research what others in your position make. Schedule the conversation. Most people never even ask. Second, develop a high-income skill. Not a hobby. A skill that pays. This could be sales, coding, digital marketing, project management, or consulting in your area of expertise. Pick one and go deep for 6 months. Third, consider a side income stream, but only if it doesn't destroy your energy. This could be freelancing, consulting, or a skill-based service. Avoid low-paying gigs that waste your time. The goal is simple. Every dollar of new income goes to your financial goals, not your lifestyle. This is how you make up for lost time. While you're working on offense with income, you must play defense. High-interest debt is a financial emergency. Credit cards at 20% interest will destroy any progress you make. Here's the strategy. Step 1. List all debts from highest interest rate to lowest. Step 2. Pay minimums on everything except the highest interest debt. Step 3. Throw every extra dollar at that highest interest debt until it's gone. Then move to the next one. This is called the avalanche method, and it saves you the most money mathematically. But here's the key. While you're paying off debt, you still need to save something for emergencies. Even if it's just $50 a month into a separate account. Why? Because without emergency savings, the next car repair or medical bill goes right back on the credit card, and you're trapped in the cycle. Start with $1,000 in emergency savings. Then attack the debt. Then build that emergency fund to 3 to 6 months of expenses. No investments. No fancy strategies. Just debt elimination and basic security first. This is your foundation. Once you've handled the debt and built your emergency fund, now you can invest. Here's what not to do. Don't try to make up for lost time with risky investments. No crypto gambling. No penny stocks. No friends guaranteed business opportunity. You know what actually works? Boring, consistent investing. Max out retirement accounts. If your employer offers a 401k match, that's free money. Contribute at least enough to get the full match. That's an instant 100% return. Open a Roth IRA. If you're eligible, max this out. For 2026, That's $7,000 a year, or $8,000 if you're 50 or older. Invest in low-cost index funds. Specifically, total market index funds, or S&P 500 index funds. These give you instant diversification and historically return about 10% annually over long periods. Automate everything. Set up automatic transfers the day after you get paid. Invest before you can spend it. Can you still build wealth starting late? Absolutely. Let's say you're 40 and you invest $1,000 a month for 25 years with an average 8% return. That's over $950,000 by age 65. Not bad for a late start. The key is consistency and time in the market, not timing the market. Here's the part nobody wants to hear, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you're starting late, you cannot live like someone who started early. At least not right now. This means you might drive an older car while your peers have new ones, you might rent while others own, and you might say no to expensive vacations, dinners, and purchases. And that's okay, because you're playing a different game now. You're not trying to look wealthy. You're trying to become financially secure. This is temporary. 5 years of focused intensity can change your entire financial trajectory. The people who win with money after a late start are the ones who can delay gratification and ignore what everyone else is doing. Live below your means. Invest the difference. Stay consistent. So here's the only way to win with money when you're starting late. Increase your income aggressively. Eliminate high-interest debt. Build emergency savings. Invest consistently in simple, proven vehicles. And live below your means while you build. It's not sexy. It's not easy. But it works. Your late start isn't a life sentence. It's just your starting point. What matters now is what you do next. Start today, not tomorrow. Today, you've got this.